Here's the thing that really worries me, because a lot of girls have this mindset that, I'm going to be very successful. I'm going to make my own money. I'm going to be strong and independent. I'm going to bring a table to the table. And I think the issue that a lot of girls have is they think that what you want as a man is what a man wants back in a woman. And the reality is that's not the way it is. So like, if I were to say, I'm going to match your energy and you come in wearing heels and a dress and I decide, well, no, I'm going to wear heels and a dress too. You're not going to be attracted to me, are you? Because I'm going to be a feminine man, right? Well, here's the thing. Just like you would be unattracted to a guy that wears a dress and heels, we're not attracted to women that talk like this, nigga. You know what time it is? I bring the table to the table. And it's like,
it
men.
Depends.
No,
it depends.
I'm being honest with you.
But hold on.
Okay, let me finish.
Gotcha.
Men do not like masculine women, regardless of what people may tell you or what mainstream society tells you. It is not true. It is one of the biggest fallacies that men like girls that talk like men and or are aggressive and or independent. I know what you're gonna say. It's because they intimidated, nigga. No, it's not because they're intimidated. It's that why? If I have options with girls, right? Let's be honest here. If I'm a guy, right, and I make my own money and I'm successful and I have the option to get with a girl that is attractive, right? One's attractive and like she's compliant, another one's attractive but very rough around the edges. Who am I gonna go with? I'm gonna go with the girl that's more compliant.
Compliant?
No.
He said compliant.
It's not control.
That's what's compliant?
Do you hear this?
Compliant in what aspect though?
And technically it's the same both ways.
Compliance,
Right, break it down.
agree.
Right?
Since the beginning of time, men lead, women follow. Like women are not built
didn't have
to
that
lead
choice.
a relationship. What was that?
We didn't have a choice.
Yeah, you
What do you
did.
mean you didn't have a choice?
From beginning of time, he said, women didn't have a choice but to follow men.
Yeah.
That was your choice.
But now you guys have the choice now.
Yeah, that was
Because of what?
And hold on.
Because of what physical aspects? Because we couldn't fend for ourselves, correct?
Period.
Right?
In general,
Okay.
we couldn't even vote. We couldn't.
Back when men were hunting and shit.
At the end of the day, relationship wise, yeah, I'll be submissive if you the right one.
Yeah.
If you're the right one, is there like there's levels to this shit.
All right,
Yeah.
so you're
Talking about
conditionally
Trump cards.
There's
submissive.
levels to this shit.
So you're conditionally submissive.
You're talking about
It
trap card.
depends.
I
Yeah.
think that's the
depends.
thing.
Which means it's conditional.
How
Depending
well you
on.
can break my ass.
Okay, so
Well, yeah.
so what if I said, hey man, I'm gonna be conditionally masculine. I'm gonna do my heels. I'm gonna wear my heels on Saturdays and do my nails on Sundays. But don't worry, I'll wear regular clothes Monday to Wednesday, and then Thursday, depending on how you act, I might be masculine or feminine. Wouldn't that be crazy?
No, that's
If I said that?
definitely not it.
Hold on, let me finish.
I mean,
let me finish.
hold up.
Wouldn't that be crazy though?
Can I ask a question?
No, I'm asking you. Wouldn't that be crazy?
It depends, like, cause
Well, it depends. I can wear a
times had
dress.
changed. Times had changed, like, cause at the end of the day, women get dragged regardless. Oh, you don't got a job? Use a bum. Or you doing this, that, third? Oh, fuck you. Like, it really don't matter what we do. We still getting judged.
By other women.
Yeah, like it don't
That's
matter. So at the end of the day, I'm be me.
Let's keep this
regardless. I
very
don't give a
nice. Let's
fuck.
keep this nice, organized. I'm using your logic back on you. See how ridiculous it sounds? That I'm gonna, decide when I want to be a man and decide when I want to be a
Can
girl
I interject?
or be feminine. Like that's the thing
It
is that
depends.
we're using female. I'm using your same female logic, and it sounds crazy. But why is it that I'm supposed to be a man at all times, but you can pick and choose when you want to be a lady? That's crazy. to me.
But I didn't say that though. I don't know what girl said that to you, but I ain't say
You
that.
literally just
You
said it
just
now.
said that.
I'm
No, I
conditionally
just
submissive.
said it. I said bring 100%.
Wait, I wanna put my 2
No,
cents
you just said a second ago. I'm submissive to the right man. Or
Yeah, to the
conditionally.
right guy.
All right, well, I'm gonna be masculine to the right girl. I'm gonna no, but men are expected to always be masculine at all times, whereas women
they're
can pick and
not.
choose when they
I
want to be
mean,
feminine.
that's not for me because y'all have feelings too. Like y'all might not feel like y'all ready to be like that with a woman. Like you could pick and choose for real. I don't set that standard. Another bitch might, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
No,
they do
no,
pick
the
and
issue is
choose,
that-
and the reason they pick and choose the woman that's going to give them the least problems. Like they don't want a headache. Men don't like that. I'm just saying.
Do you have something?
Well, no.
Yeah, I actually do.
yeah, please.
Oh, she
yeah.
has something
I'm
first?
sorry.
Oh, okay. And then she'll go after. Go ahead.
So, as far as like being masculine and feminine and whatnot, I feel like a lot of
Merch.
women nowadays have to have like a masculine role because a lot of women like, we got to pay our bills, we got shit to do, you know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like as far as like being submissive, like women need to feel safe, like to be
need to create a safe
submissive
space.
to a certain man, you know what I'm saying?
Agree.
Like, it's not like, oh, I'm just gonna meet a nigga and like,
No,
Yeah.
that's facts.
you have to like you said, it's the vibe. Like you're not friendly with everybody, like everybody you meet, you're not just like gonna get along with. Like a lot of people have walls up and like it takes a certain type of person to take that wall down for you to be able to be submissive. Because when you're submissive, you're vulnerable.
Here's the problem, though.
Fine.
What women, you assume that men are going to go through the process of breaking down that wall. Why am I going to go through the extra effort of breaking down that wall with you when there's another girl that looks just like you and or is just as cute as you that isn't giving me that wall?
And
I'm gonna go with her.
That's fine.
Like-
Like half the time, like
What?
these men are pursuing me. Like I'm cool. Like I'm vibing. Like, and that's where my masculine energy kicks in because I can pay my own bills. I am cool off that. But like I'm good regardless. Like if you want to talk to me, if you want to pursue me, you have to give me that energy. Like you have to make me feel comfortable to fuck with you. You know?
So you have so many options and so much like independence that you're not really looking for anything. But if it comes your way, they gotta put in all the effort, right?
I feel like
Merch.
that, and also like, wait, repeat what you said. I'm sorry.
So I'm just saying, right? Most guys, right? They want you, but you're independent, you're doing your thing, and you have so many options that, hey, if you want to see me, put in effort up front. He's saying basically in a nutshell, here's the problem. If the guy is high value or on some level successful, he may not put in all the effort because for him, his time is very important. So he's just saying, hey, at some level, understand that most guys that you probably want aren't going to put in all effort because they don't want to waste time.
And I understand that, but there are men who do. And like I saw a post on your podcast or whatever that said men like date women. I forgot exactly what it said, but it was like men date women
All right, got you.
who like can. I forgot exactly what it said, but
Women date
Bad lives are
who
killing
they
me.
want, men date who they can. Is that it or no?
um
I mean,
damn,
that could
I-
apply to it, yeah.
sorry, I kind of just like blanked out. My bad, y'all.
I think what you're trying to say is that men marry who they want, women marry who they can, versus men have sex with who they can and women marry fuck who they want. I think that's what you're trying to say.
Sorry, I honestly lost track of what I was
I
saying.
can put a little comment in though.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say is like you're saying that like most men wouldn't want a masculine woman, and I
Yes.
do understand what you're saying in that way, but I just feel like there are
March.
very feminine men that would love to be like kind of led in a way by a female, and it's all
Dominated.
case by case. Like I'm saying, yes, it is true that men tend to be more masculine and all the rest of that, but I'm just saying like there is men that would love for a woman to talk to them like that.
Yeah,
I'm
hold
just
on.
saying,
Yo,
like,
look, man. Look. I love it how you guys mention these men that like there's guys out there that want to be led by a woman, or these guys out there that want it to be equal. Y'all don't fuck those guys, okay? So stop.
No.
The men that you
But we
actually
do
want,
though. But
the
we
men that
do.
you actually want,
But we
that you
do.
want to take you seriously, or the guys that you want to date or have a serious relationship with, those guys don't exhibit these traits that you guys are mentioning. These guys are virtually invisible to most women. The guys that will sit there and chase after you or let you
No,
bring
yeah.
a table to a table, etc. These are dudes that you probably don't find that attractive in the first place.
yeah, I see
So
what
the
you're
thing
saying.
is this, men that have options have also, when you have options as a man, you also have something magical called low tolerance for bullshit. So when you have low tolerance for bullshit from female bad behavior, what's going to happen? You're going to be willing to kick her to the curb and get another girl. And guess what that does? It makes you more attractive because women want guys that other women want and can easily replace them. That's been that way since the beginning of time. There's a reason why a majority of the girls chase after a small percentage of the men.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
That is
Facts.
scientifically proven.
May
Yeah.
I speak now?
You had a point. Yeah, you had a point.
I
Bad
think
question.
first
And
of
then you
all,
had son after, and then do you have something too? Or no?
Are we gonna finish the questions also? 'Cause
Yeah, we'll have y'all go. But
well, I think it's given extremist, first of all, because
of course.
I think what
It's
you're
giving me
saying
something
what you're
fun.
saying is anyway, I saw that.
That's wild.
He
I'm
says
sorry.
$20. What
That's
you call? He says
wild.
nothing brings her walls down like fentanyl. That's so
Oh,
stupid.
no,
What the
no.
hell, my boy?
Hold on. The fucking profile picture
funny.
give me fentanyl vibes though.
But it's
Everybody
it's really the $20.
Everybody talking shit. I want to see y'all
Can you
lose.
even
I want to
afford
see all y'all
fentanyl,
lose.
sir? Can you even afford
Right,
fentanyl?
ugly as
sir?
hell.
Talk about it. Anyways, he's definitely on Medicaid. But let's move forward. So,
Yeah. So
come
you
on.
said something about extremism.
and I'm sorry to touch your shoulder, but I want to address you.
Sure.
And I would just
For sure.
like to mention that I think that you're taking what some of these beautiful women meant to an extreme level. One, matching energy. I feel like she meant
Merch.
that we come with a certain with a certain status to the table, and it's because we're willing to do so much as women who are independent and self-sufficient, and it doesn't necessarily mean that we are assuming the dominant level, like assuming the dominant position, assuming the dominant role. That's the word I'm looking for. And just because like we want to be submissive to the right man, it doesn't necessarily mean that we want to put on pants and like stick our fucking strap in our pocket or whatever.
Right.
And like you being in touch with your feminine side doesn't necessarily mean that you have to put on a dress and heels, bro. Like it just means that like maybe we can have a conversation where you don't have to assume the male ego role of like going out and providing for me, that we can maybe provide for each other. You know what I'm saying?
Well said.
And also, just like men who are in touch with their feminine side,
Sexy.
low-key do like they booty holes played with. I'm
Hold
just throw
up,
that out there.
pause.
I'm just throw that out there.
Who asshole you playing with,
You
bro?
just canceled out everything you said.
I know. I got ratchet.
Why?
I did want to throw that out there because a lot of people like be like, oh my god, yeah. I'm gonna throw it out there on the side, you know? No sound effect. I thought you was out there, and I mean I've been there too. That's what I'm saying.
Their
So,
jaws
like,
are all
it's
dropped.
really it's you can get extreme, but there is a happy medium. There is a happy medium, and like we are attracted to men who are in touch with their feminine side. Does it necessarily have to mean that they get their booty holes played with? No. You don't have to get your booty hole played with to be in touch with your
That's a
feminine
problem
side.
either.
Those men do exist though. Those men
Are
that actually
I ain't mean nobody like they booty hole play with. I ain't
Shut
gonna
up. No, I have, because I'm bisexual and I have that masculine energy. I am literally a female who is in touch with her feminine and masculine side.
That's respectable. Go off.
I've been there with a motherfucking nigga who like his booty hole play with. But I've also been there with a man who will hold the door open for me and
Was it
talk
the
to me
same man?
gently and provide for me and allow me to do what I do. So I
Okay.
feel like having a happy medium
Okay.
is what people mean.
So here's the thing. On this podcast, we speak in generalities. So she said earlier, let's rewind it, because I was listening very closely. First she said, I match the energy. And then after she said I match the energy, I
Booty
bring
hole.
to the table,
Oh, never mind.
etc., which, you know, for most people that have common sense is going to refer, I bring my own status, I bring my own income, I'm independent, and I'm self-sufficient. Fantastic. That's good for you. You bring that to the table, which means you're going to what? Match my masculine energy, which is what I'm saying. And then the way you were speaking, anyone with common sense will be like, okay, so she's aggressive and dominant too. So I'm saying, I use that logic again. Well, if I decide I want to bring my feminine energy to the table, right, using the same exact thing that you were saying, and I'm going to wear heels on a certain day, a dress on a certain day, you would not accept me for acting like a woman, would you, on certain days? You would not. So all I'm simply saying is this. I'm taking her logic and using it back on her. And when you take her logic and say it back again, it sounds stupid. And I'm simply saying, why is it that a woman can pick and choose when she can be a lady, but a man is expected to be a man at all times? In other words, her rules are negotiable, my rules are static. And I'm here to tell y'all, that's fucking bullshit. Me as a man, I will not tolerate and or accept a woman that brings her own table or acts like a guy, because I
Honestly,
know,
that's
let me
like a
finish,
social
let me
construct.
finish, because I know that's going to cause problems in the future, because for a relationship to work, one person has to be at the helm, person has to be the leader. And I know for a fact, right, when men lead, it works. When women lead, it doesn't. Men lead, women follow. It's been that way since the beginning of time. If you lined up 100 women, 95 of them are going to say, I want my man to be the leader. Now, are there exceptions to the rule? You might be a girl that says, I want to lead. You might be a girl that says, I want to lead. But guess what? Most women don't want to lead. So I'm giving advice practical to most guys out there, and most women too, that if you're a masculine woman and you want a man that is masculine and strong and dominant, you're going to have to tone that shit back a lot to get that guy, because the more options a man has, the less tolerance he has. So if a man has options, he can get girls. I am not going to sit here and play tug of war with a masculine ass woman. I'm not, because I can replace you with a girl that's less masculine, attractive, and more compliant. And whether women want to accept it or not, just like you want a dominant man, we want a submissive woman. Why is it that the male wants are always looked at as insecure, jealous? You're just intimidated.
Extremist.
No, it isn't.
But hold on. But what if I said, oh, you want a man that's going to be a leader? Y'all are a bunch of dumb bitches. You can't lead yourselves. That would sound crazy, wouldn't it? But we don't ever check women's wants, right? But we always want to check men's wants. That's all I'm saying. It just sounds crazy. You got some?
Because you gotta look at the social life. You know, everything on fucking social media and shit, right? So the minute that we're not on our shit, we not no bosses. We just basically letting y'all drag us like the little puppy dog and shit. We dumb, we slow. Oh, you can't think for yourself. Oh, you this, that, you did. Like, regardless how you flip the dice, we're always something, is the point. And like, my shit is negotiable. Like you said, I don't have no real standard to shit. Like, I'm a match your energy. You love me, I love you type shit. Like, it should be 50-50. Like, why do you want to take care of a girl that don't know how to do shit?
Well, I never said that.
No, but you say you want a girl that's like, all right, you masculine, all right, well, I'm a downgrade basically to one that's obedient.
That's what it sounded.
That's how I'm taking that shit. And
Feminine.
I will listen to you, I'll ride for you, I'll do whatever you ask, but don't treat me like sick, bitch. Lay down.
But why?
See, here's a problem. Here's a problem.
No.
Like, this goes to show the issue that we
Hell
have
no.
in the West and first world countries in general. When you say a word like compliance or submissive, women automatically attribute it.
Off.
No, it's not. It's just that women always attribute that to being a dog or a pet or whatever. It's like, you need to understand that the man leads and you need to follow that direction. I don't want to have to tell you why we need to do this or whatever. It's like, I just say do this and we're going to do it and it makes life easy. And here's the thing. I'm not saying you can't challenge a guy. Fantastic. Go for it. But a lot of guys are not going to put up with it. And the men that women want that are in top 2-3%, guys that have money and options, they're not going to tolerate this. They're like, what the fuck? This girl, I'm just going to fuck her and never take her serious. That's why girls don't get wifed up when they're super masculine. That's the truth.
Hold on.
Like,